In this lesson, we're going to add and subtract integers. So how do I add integers using integer chips? So take a look in the box. It says adding the integers with the integer chips. A zero pair is made when an opposite quantities have the sum of 0. So for example, 1 plus negative 1 is equal to 0. And so what happens when you have one positive and one negative is that they cancel themselves out. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here with 4 plus 2. Now, we're not going to use integer chips. We're just going to use positives and negatives to demonstrate it. So if I have 4, it means I've got 4 positives. And then I'm combining that with 2 positives. And so what I have is a total of 4 plus 2 is going to give me then a positive 6. But let's take a look if I have 3 plus a negative 2. So that 3, I've got 3 positives, and then I have 2 negatives. So that's going to look like this. And this is what we mean by the zero pair, is that one positive and one negative end up canceling each other out. And so that's going to happen twice here because we had 2 negatives. So then 3 plus negative 2 is just going to give us a positive 1. Now what happens if we have negative 4 plus negative 2? So I'm going to have 4 negatives. I'm going to combine that with 2 negatives. And notice nothing ends up canceling itself out. But what I have left is I have 6 negatives. So the answer to that one is going to be negative 6. And in the last example, we have negative 5 plus 4. So what that looks like is I've got 5 negatives. And then I have 4 positives. All right, and now notice that 4 of these are going to end up canceling out because I've got a negative and a positive, negative and a positive, negative and a positive, and one more negative and a positive. And so because then I have 1 negative left, my answer to that one is going to be a negative 1. All right, example number 2, how do I add integers using the rules? All right, so we're not always going to want to draw these out. However, if you're struggling with them, draw them out as long as you need to. But now take a look at our numbers here. They're quite different than the numbers we had in that first set. And so we are going to want to take a look at these rules because drawing out 10 negatives and then another 25 negatives is going to be quite long. All right, so adding integers by using the same sign, we are going to add together and the absolute value, and we'll talk about that, and keep the sign. All right, so what do we mean by that? So I have negative 10 and I have negative 25. And so think about what that would look like. I'd have all these negative 10, I'd have 10 negative integer chips, and I'd have 25 negative integer chips. So we're going to put them all back together. And so this is where the adding comes in together. I'm going to just let's just ignore the fact that I have a negative right here in front of these. I'm just going to take 10 plus 25. And I know that that's a 35. But it wasn't positives that I was adding. I was adding all these negatives, so it's going to be a negative 35. Now I've got a positive 10 plus a positive 25, and so I've got all these. I've got 10 positives combined with 25 positives, and we've been doing that for a long time. That's going to give us a positive 35. Now in our next one, we have negative 20 plus negative 15. So here again, notice we've got the same sign. So I'm just going to ignore the fact that I've got that negative, and I'm just going to add that's where we're looking at the absolute value of the number. What is 20 plus 15? Well, that's 35. And now, what are we going to do? We have now, because these started out as negatives, I added together and I've got 35 negatives here. And then again, I've got 20 positives and 15 positives, and that's going to give me 35 as well. So now let's take a look at the rule for adding integers with different signs, meaning one is going to be positive and one is going to be negative. So adding integers with different signs, you're going to subtract your numbers And then you're going to keep the sign of the larger absolute value. So let's take a look here. So let's find the sum. I have 10 plus negative 25. All right, so I have 10 positives and 25 negatives. And so it says we're going to subtract. So let's just subtract. Let's ignore the positive and negatives. We're just going to take, what is 25 minus 10? Well, that's going to be 15. All right, so now I like to ask myself, is this more negative and more positive? And notice, because this negative 25, it was more negative. So I'm going to be left with a negative 15 here. Now I have a negative 10 plus 25. And again, just ignore the signs. Just take 25 minus 10. And 25 minus 10 is 15. Now, is this one more negative or more positive? And because our more positive, because the 25 is bigger, it is going to be a positive 15. For our next one, we have 20 plus negative 15. So I've got 20 positives and 15 negatives. So again, we're just going to ignore the negatives there. Let's just take 20 minus 15, and we know that that's going to be a 5. And again, I'm looking, is this going to be more negative or more positive? And because our bigger number was 20, it's going to be a positive 5. And in the last example here, I have negative 20 plus 15. And again, we're going to just subtract them. And I'm going to have a 5. And now, is this more negative or more positive? And notice how I have the negative. So it's going to be a negative 5. All right, example number 3, how do I subtract integers? So the rule for subtracting integers is subtracting integers means the same thing as adding its opposite. So we're adding the opposite. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So I have 5 minus 10. I'm going to just make this a little bit bigger so I can, 5 minus 11. All right, so we're going to add the opposite. So if I make this a plus, I'm going to make this, that's the adding the opposite. And some of you may have heard the click, click, add the opposite. So 5 minus 11 is the same thing as 5 plus negative 11. And now we need to then subtract these because, so I have a positive and a negative, so I'm going to subtract them. 11 minus 5 is 6. And because it's more negative, I'm going to have a negative 6. All right, number 2, 4 minus negative 4. So we're going to add the opposite. Add the opposite. Well, what's the opposite of negative is positive. And again, you might have heard click, click. A lot of times for these, I like to just kind of circle them. And I just say if I have 2 negatives, I make that, I know it's going to be a positive or a plus. So I have 4 plus 4. Well, 4 plus 4 we know is going to be just positive 8. All right, we have negative 1 minus 2. And again, we're adding the opposite. I'm going to have add the opposite. The opposite of positive was negative. So now I have negative 1 combined with negative 2. So this, remember, it's like I have 1 negative and I have 2 negatives. So I'm going to add those together. And because they were negatives, I'm going to keep the negative sign. And for number 4, we have, again, 2 negatives right here. Again, click, click, or kind of make that a plus, and 2 plus 6 we know is going to be 8. All right, so for number 5, we have negative 7 minus 1. And again, we're going to add the opposite, click, click, plus, minus. All right, and I have 7 negatives and 1 negative. They're the same sign, so I'm going to add them together. And then we're going to keep the negative sign. Negative 20 minus 5. And again, I'm going to add the opposite, click, click. So I have 20 negatives and 5 negatives. I have the same signs, and so I'm going to add them together, except for I'm going to keep my negative there. I have negative 8 minus negative 10. And again, add the opposite, or I just circle and make it a plus. So what I have left is I have negative 8 plus 10. And so now they're different signs, so I'm going to subtract them. So 10 minus 8 is 2, And because it was more positive, it's just going to remain a positive 2. And our last one, we have negative 10 minus 10. And again, add the opposite. Add the opposite. All right, so now I have 10 negatives and another 10 negatives. So I'm going to add them together. And I get 20. But then again, because it was negative, I have to have that negative sign in front. So in this lesson, we reviewed how to add and subtract integers.